Hello! Yes, I'm doing a recording. Why? Because this is going to be a series. My good friend WORCO Entertainment has put out a challenge. Now, I don't normally do challenges because I like doing my own thing, but he's a really good friend of mine, and I don't really want to let him down. So, what is the challenge that he has set? Let's go from my phone and we'll go through exactly what it is. So, WORCO Entertainment has put out the No Tractor Challenge. Yes! So, what's this mean? Basically, you got to run a farm, but you can't have a tractor. So, that's going to be a little bit harder. You do have to think outside the box, and I definitely did with this one. So where we go, you will need to come onto Farm Manager mode on any map you want, basically, and buy the land, and you've got to buy the following kit. You need at least a skid steer, a front loader, a wheel loader, or a telehandler, one of. You need one harvester and the appropriate header, whether you want the the corn header, or you know the arable header. You need at least one trailer and one bit of kit to run the farm, i.e. something that isn't a tractor. But I've found the perfect little beast. Then you'll need to build your farm, but I'm on this map. Is it the Old Stream Farm, something like that? And it already has a farm, so I don't really need to do any building. And what have we got else? You then need at least 3 arable fields, and you have to harvest those fields 3 times. That's fine. You then need to get have one animal pasture down of whatever you like we said. I want to do cows because they're just easier, but you have to have a full trailer load of either slurry or manure. You have to sell a full trailer load, which that's easily enough. And you have to end up with a turnover of over 1 million in the bank. Easy enough, I'm going to do that. And you must at least use one production method and sell a full load of this production, i.e. if you've got the bakery, sell a full trailer load of cakes, or if you've got greenhouses, sell a full trailer load of greenhouse products. Whichever production chain you've used or you're using, that is what you've got to have, which is fair enough. If you take out any loans, these do need to be paid off before you finish the challenge. And underneath it's just reiterating the fact of the map is your choice. You have to be on Farm Manager mode. The settings for this on the economy is normal, and all other settings are optional, i.e. weeds, field stone, and all that jazz. I'm going to have weeds turned off. I'm going to have field stone on because lime is friggin' expensive, and I found a tasty little mod that basically turns stone into lime. Leasing, you're not allowed to lease. You're not allowed to borrow equipment. Contracts, you can do contracts. I think I have a mod installed for better contracts and more contracts. You can refresh them and things like that. Logging, if you want to, you can do logging to get the money. But mods that have been excluded from this challenge are the government subsidy sign and the Power Tools mod. Obviously, Power Tools, if nobody knows, does give you the ability, if I show you right now, I've left it on just to show you. Right now, this is Power Tools. It gives you the opportunity to spawn in objects or materials, super strength, flight mode, hood toggle, add and remove money, and things like that. The only reason I've still got this on is so I can literally just turn the hood off and on to get my screenshot. I mean, I'm not going to do it for anything else, unless I can find another mod that literally just allows me to take everything off the screen so I can get a decent screenshot, then by all means. But that's the only reason that's on there, is for me to get a screenshot. You're going to see everything I do. So, let's go. You have to start off with 1.5 million in the bank. And no land right now, so let's buy this farm. I don't know how much this is going to cost me. It's going to cost me a lot, I should say. Where are we? Where am I? Oh, I'm here. Okay. So how much is that? 232,000. That's actually not as bad as I thought that would be. Okay. Already comes with one field. That is fantastic. But what other fields would be realistically mine? These two fields at the back look like realistically they would be mine. 5 and 6, possibly 4. I remember rightly, there's like a little dirt track that goes around these. Yeah, there is. Okay, so possibly 4, 5, 6. So 4, 5, 6. How much are these going to cost though? That's the thing. 90,000. I will take that. 5, 6. Which would be better, 5 or 6? There's 5. And that's 6. I haven't actually used a lot of money right now, and that's actually a pretty good field. 5 or 6. I'll take 5. How much is 6? 45,000. I'm going to take that as well. The more money I can get in, the quicker, the better. So I am 4 fields. You only need 3. You don't need to get what I've got. I am going to be using the... Oh, mushrooms. The stored deliveries mod. It doesn't say that you can't use that. But I do want to get cows on the go. I do need to, of course, get something that isn't a tractor. And I do have the perfect idea for that. So let's have a look at what I decided to go for. From AM Modding. No, it's not AM Modding. Where are you? Is it in miscellaneous? It's here somewhere. I know you are. Where are you? It's here somewhere. Is it in trucks? I think it's in trucks. There we go. The Unimog. Look at this thing. I mean, is it fantastic? Probably not. But this is what I want. And the reason I want this is because it's got a 3-point linkage on the back. Why is that good? Because, obviously, we can't have a tractor. But the good thing is, you can actually have a front and a rear 3-point linkage on this thing. 155 horsepower. If we up the ante, you can actually get this thing up to 241 horsepower. And I mean, that is no mean feat for this little Unimog. So I've got a utility vehicle that's got a 3-point linkage on the front and the back. It's 241 horsepower, which is actually better than most small to medium tractors anyway. So there we go, and it only cost me £26,400. So I've got a really good deal on a powerful, basically, Unimog. Can't beat it. So here's my tractor. Ish. So yeah, there it is. This is what I'm going to be using as a tractor. It's got the power, that's for sure. And it's got a 3-point linkage on the front, 3-point linkage on the back, which is fantastic. So let's have a quick look at what we've got in the field. We've got sunflowers in field 6. We've got oats. Looks like it's in field 4. Nothing in field 1. Nothing in field 5. But we need cows, and we need cows quick, because that's not the cow barn. There's the cow barn. Right, that's not the door I want. That was not what I was looking for. So I think I'm going to get everything else sorted out first. That's really handy, I like that. Okay, so here's where you tip your stuff. It's been a while since I've been on this map, that's for sure. Can I literally just close that? No. Can't I leave the door open and just close that gate? That would have been nice. I'm sure I've done a series on this before when I was in 19, or was it 17? I'm not entirely sure, can't remember. But we do need either skid steer, telehandler, or something like that, and we can't have a tractor, so skid steer. Could use the forklift, I suppose. Oh jeez, they are expensive. Skid steer or front loader. What's the power on this thing? 25 horsepower to 68. Okay, we'll have you. There we go. And let's get some skid steer forks. Skid steer forks and a bucket. There we go. Right, so there we are. As you know, I can't use the power tools. I'm not allowed. So I can't use super strength, which is honestly for me gonna suck. But is what it is. Let's get these put away. There we go. Put them on there. That's handy, that little area being there, I'm telling you. Having a little skid steer as well. Oh, beautiful little thing. Lift you up. Put that down there. There we go. That is my telehandler. So, I've got sunflowers in one of the fields. Which field was it? One is to the left of me, so the farm's apparently that way. That's why I was getting confused. So field 6 has sunflowers in. How are they doing? Are they growing? Ah, so we don't have anything in field 4. That's the harvested texture. So we need a cultivator for that, of course, and we're having 200 plus horsepower. We're not really going to struggle with equipment-wise. So, let's have a look. We're gonna need grass. That's for sure. So what have we got in seeders-wise? What's this? 125 horsepower, 300 horsepower, 180 horsepower for the Lemken. What's that? 5.3 meters, and this is 11.2. It's only 69,900. No brainer. Let's get the old John Deere. It doesn't direct drill, but that doesn't really matter. There it is. Shouldn't really struggle with the Unimog. It's got 240 plus horsepower. We do, however, need seed. Fertilizer. I think this takes liquid fertilizer, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it does. Okay. So... no. Don't want to sleep. So we're going to need to buy seed and fertilizer. I think the pallets, you get more seed. Solid fertilizer, seed. 950, 800. Okay, we'll buy 2 of these. We need a liquid fertilizer. Jeez, liquid fertilizer, you are so expensive. Alright, let's fill this up. Pip! One of the dogs constantly rolling around the carpet like he's having a rave. Alright, let's fill up with seed. I mean, look at this Unimog. Have you ever seen such a thing in your life? I think it's just near the back where this thing loads up. There we go. So this is not a bad seeder. Productions wise, I am going to use the Budweiser factory, or I could use this whiskey factory. Wow, the whiskey factory is a lot cheaper, but need wheat, water and corn. I think having that factory would benefit me more. Don't own any of that land. Don't put it up there. I want it somewhere close, so I don't have to go too far. It is taken away from the land, but I own 4 fields, so it just makes life easier for me. But I don't really want to be putting it on land that I can use. Pippi! Stop!
Hey, come on.
Gonna make yourself sore. Dogs. Telling you, dogs. But I do want to get a hand on silage first. I am going to need to buy more friggin' seed. Wow. Seed does not go far. Buy 4 bags of seed. Okay, there we go. So hopefully we can get started. Like I say, we do need a cultivator, a harvester, and all those good stuff. But first, I'm going to get the 2 fields that need doing. Oh. Am I going to be able to turn? Oh, jeez. Sometimes they turn in circles on these things. Oh, turn. Thank you. Tell you what, this Unimog is handy. I wonder how many people are going to use this thing. Or if any actually think about it, because I do know there are trucks out there, the likes of the Tatra and is it the Man truck that does have the capabilities of doing it. You have stones in. I want those stones for lime. Need a rock picker. And I also need the mod that I did find. It should be in miscellaneous. Here it is. I'm not sure if this literally just crushes rocks, but I don't know. But I'm sure we'll find out at some point. But right now, I'm not really fussed about the rocks. So, let's get in this field. Here we go. Can the Unimog plant a field? We're about to find out. I want this as... wait there. Nothing in this field, okay. So, what did I need for the whiskey factory? I know I needed corn. Oh, didn't want that. I know I needed corn. Corn in... is that wheat or barley? I'm not freaking sure. Production... looks like barley. That one. I have turned crop destruction off. So let's go, little Unimog. Let's get some barley in the ground. On my nose, as you can tell, I'm still a little bit snuffly, sniffly, diffly-doffly. There we go. The Unimog planting a field. Oh yeah, have you ever seen anything like it in your life? A Unimog. Who needs a tractor when you got 240 plus horses under this thing? Not bad indeed. There we go. Oh. that lifted? Do believe it has. Turning circle on this thing isn't that great, but for how cheap it is and the horsepower that you get, can't complain, can you really? So this is going to be a fun challenge. Farming with no tractor. Hence the no tractor challenge. It's a good one by WORCO, I will give him that one. So, fun times this one's going to be. It's definitely different. Let's lift it up. Oh, bit of slip there. It's not what I want to see. There we are. So this isn't struggling with that at all, is it? 11 miles per hour. Look at that thing go. Have you ever seen something so ridiculously productive in your life? A Unimog. Planting a field. So I know a lot of people are probably going to use the man truck or Tatra, or I do believe there is a telehandler that does have the ability for a 3-point linkage as well, I believe. Right, let's go. I know there's going to be a little sliver. I'm going to have to come back down because my OCD will come in and slap me around the face. But this little Unimog is doing the job, which I'm quite happily surprised about. Do need to get a harvester. Do need to start a line on productions. Probably buying another bit of land just to put the productions on. Because I don't really want to use the fields, you know, slipping. The fields that I've got around the farm. Would it make life easier for me? Yes, but realistically, would you have whiskey production right on your doorstep of a farm? Probably not. Right, here we go. Let's kick up the old gears. Come on. Come on, Unimog, you can do it. That is ridiculously efficient. And I did have that gap at the back, just in case anything does try to clip through the bed of the Unimog. So if you do decide to use the Unimog, let me know. Because I love this thing. I did use this thing on Yukon Valley before an FS22 update literally wiped all my mods out. Was not happy about that at all, I've got to say. Was not happy chappy. If you do hear the audio cut out every now and again, it's because I am checking my streaming software for recording. Alright, let's get that piece. Oh. So do I have sunflowers there? Be a bit of income, won't it? Doesn't have a lot of traction, this thing, but it has the power, which is kind of weird. You thought it would have had the torque along with the power, but apparently not. Alright, let's slow down a bit. Let's lower this down. There we are. Oh. Driving into trees, Mr. P, you sponge. So it would have been nice if I had a small direct drill, but I want to put this little thing through its paces. I really do. Right, let's fold this up and we'll take it back around the front and we'll get that other field done. Because this one needs to be cultivated. I do need a grass field for silage and hay, which is going to be difficult. Will this thing even fit through? I don't even know if this thing will fit through here. We're about to find out. Okay. Alright. I eat my words. Alright, so we've got a bit of barley in the field. What else was it that we needed for you? Let's production corn. Okay, so corn. This can't do corn, so we'll do barley again in this field. So we've got plenty of barley. And I think in that field over there, we'll do a bit of corn in that one. Probably going to hit that sign. How did I not hit that sign? I've got to hit it now. Oh, that's why I didn't hit the sign. It's invisible. Right, here we go. There we go, let's get some more barley in. If Mr. P actually lowers the darn thing, here we go. There we are, we're a big boy now, put on my own pants. But yes, anybody that does want to try this challenge, if you do it and you do make a video or a stream, please make sure that you do put in a description or a tag of, let me just scroll down there a bit, there we go, of hashtag no tractor challenge. Make sure you do that, then WORCO will be able to search for it, whether you're doing it on Facebook, YouTube, however you're deciding to do yours. I'm making mine into videos for Tuberville. Is that a deer? Okay. Let's scoot around a little bit. I could possibly get free water from there. I'm hoping I can get free water from there, that would be handy. If I can get free water, bonus. That would be very handy indeed. But yeah, if you do try this challenge, make sure you do put hashtag no tractor challenge or hashtag WORCO entertainment or both, just so WORCO can check on your progress. No doubt he's going to check mine out and criticise me. He's a very good friend of mine, is WORCO. I do stream with him regularly. And I know he's going to absolutely slam me. He's like, Mr. P, I saw what you did, I saw what you used. The short fat man never ceases to amaze me. But yeah, we're not doing bad so far. The Unimog, 240 plus horsepower. I mean, do you really need anything else? This has got all the power that we'd ever need. I mean, for how small these fields are, you're not really going to need a massive amount of horsepower, are you? So we're going to get this done. Let's lift you up. We'll of course buy a harvester. I do have a nice tidy little harvester in mind. If you do watch my Calmston Farm series on Facebook or YouTube, either or, then I have got a sweet little John Deere harvester mod. It's not a massive harvester, but boy does it do the job. And I proved a lot of people wrong harvesting a big field with a small harvester. If you didn't watch that, then I do urge you to go and check that first Calmston Farm video out. It took a while, but I did say I would get that field done, and I did get that field done. Took some doing, but you know me. If you've been following my channel for a while now, you'll know I am an absolute sucker when it comes to old, vintage or small equipment. And wobbly bobbins there, come on. Mary Poppins could have landed straighter. There we go. Wiggle over, there we go. There we are, lift that up. So far, don't think we're doing bad. Got a Unimog, not a tractor. And it's got more, it is more than capable of doing anything I'll ever need, power-wise, for this map. Right, so that should be that done. Let's get that folded up. Let's just stop a minute, because it does act a little bit weird when it's folding. It does like pull on your truck or tractor like this. There we go. Alright, so let's drive through. Hey, up, don't slide. Tell you what, I do love the fact that they put the vibrating sound in when you're in like a unit or something like that. Right, let's put this in there because I want to put my harvester in that other one. Straighten out a touch. So I don't want to make these episodes too long, but I want to, you know, put enough content in there that is actually worth watching. There we go. Right, so we now need a cultivator, because I need to cultivate that field. So let's get up there, because that's the field that needs doing. Drive up here. There we go. That one is the store deliveries mod. It actually, I'll show you on the map. Here we go. So now you can see the store deliveries icon is where I've literally just placed it. That is allowed. It doesn't say that you can't use that. Doesn't say you can't use it. So, cultivator. How much horsepower have I got? Let's just have a check. Because this Unimog, look at it. I've got 241 horsepower. And it can hold everything. Which is very handy. And it didn't even cost me that much. That is the amazing thing about this. It really didn't cost me a lot. So, cultivators, I have implemented some. Here we go, the Brony. 4 meters, only £100. We have the Deutz Alice, 6.5 meter. And we've got the 6.4 meter. Oh, the Alice Chalmers. 6.4 and 4. Field cultivator, 160 horsepower required. The Unimog's got that 160 horsepower. There we go. An Alice Chalmers cultivator, and we're going to be pulling it with this. Not bad, eh? Telling you, it's only going to get jankier and jankier. And honestly, we haven't really used that much money. If you think about it, we're still on 896,000. I'm very frugal. I really am very, very frugal indeed. So let's see how this thing does with the... Whoa, there. There's a slight weight discrepancy. I might need to put a front weight on this thing. Has got a bit of power. Here we go. Oh, look at this. Oh. Down we go. Can this cultivate a field? Of course it can. Look at it go. Oh, we got stuck. Honestly, I don't like maps that have trees like really close to the fields. I don't like that. Don't get me wrong, yes, it's realistic, but I don't like it. Really don't like it. It's a pain in the back end. So let's try not to hit that tree, shall we? But as you can see, look, the Unimog doing a great job cultivating a field. I mean, if I could use this to harvest a field, I probably would. That is really close to that fence. Can I get down there? Yes, I can. Alright. What I think we'll do, I think we'll get this field cultivated, then in the next episode we'll get some sunflowers planted. I do have seasons turned off, just for, you know, ease of recording and things like that. I mean, if you make series, having seasons on does make it pretty... oh, jeez, I'm sliding. Pretty difficult to do certain things. But as you can see, the Unimog, oh, look at it. Not struggling at all. It loves it, doesn't it? It loves it. It's like struggles. What struggles? Oh, let's turn that way a touch. There we go. It's probably going to be a little slither down here that I'll have to come back on. But as you can see, I had the good idea of the Unimog, 240 plus horsepower. I mean, if you want a map like this, the Unimog is going to do everything you need it to do. Front 3-point linkage, back 3-point linkage. What more do you need? And you can carry stuff in it, look at that. Put stuff in the back. Handy little thing, telling you, if ever you want to start a series and you don't want to use a tractor, the Unimog is there ready and waiting. As you can see right now, it is capable of pulling this cultivator. It is capable of using a planter or a seeder. It's got 200 plus horsepower. It's no slouch. It really is no slouch. Look at that go. Oh, gorgeous. Then the next one, we are going to be putting corn in here, so we will have to buy a planter. Do need to buy the harvester. Do need to buy that productions chain, so possibly look at a little piece of land somewhere that we can put it. But it is what it is. I'm having to use my own money. I was going to use the Budweiser factory, but at 300 plus thousand, that is a massive hit financially, considering the whiskey factory is like far cheaper. There we go, down we go. The ultimate all-terrain vehicle, the Unimog. Want to run a farm? You don't need a tractor. Buy a Unimog. It will do it all. Obviously, you need to buy a harvester and things like that. But after the next harvest, do you think we are going to have to pick up the stones? There is a mod as well, but for crushing stone, but you can put water in as well. Because I'm not sure if that mod I've found, it's got the icon of sugar beet. Do you need to use like the sugar beet as lubricant? I don't know. But I don't really want to be using sugar beet because just no. You know, doing those kind of things are just expensive, especially cotton equipment and sugarcane equipment. So expensive. I mean, if there were like cheaper alternatives, that would be great. Bring some out. I mean, FS19 and 17, I mean, they had some amazing old school mods. And I have always said this, Giants, you really do need to bring out some vintage DLCs. Because the amount of people I've seen on social platforms and the likes of other places do like using the old style equipment. It has character. They are just beautiful. Don't get me wrong, yes, some of the new stuff is amazing. It's fantastic. But I love using the old equipment. I mean, right now I'm using the old Alice Chalmers cultivator on a Unimog. Yes. Just when you thought it couldn't get weirder, Mr. P pops along with the Unimog cultivating a field and seeding. I mean, can you beat that? Look at this. Fantastic. Like I say, in the next one, what we will be doing is we will be looking at buying a harvester. Hopefully it's not too expensive. We do need to get a planter for the corn. This field has been cultivated. We do need to get a corn header and, of course, well, a sunflower header as well. Both do the same thing, same principle. Possibly get a weight for the front of this thing because it does slip with this cultivator. But boy, is it handy. The Unimog, the saviour of all. Where am I going to put this? I'll actually put it under there, over there. I would say in there, but it'd probably be in the way. Oh, slipping. Yeah, I've done it again. Anybody else do that? underestimate the turn. I do it a lot. And I've literally just realised there's a gate there I could have gone through. So, in this first episode, the No Tractor Challenge, we've got a Unimog, we've got a cultivator, we have a skid steer. Will I ever use the skid steer? Honestly, I have no idea. But, it's there. But that is what's going to be doing it all. So, if you want to try and take on this challenge, if you do make the video, of course, in the description, put the tag, hashtag no tractor challenge, and of course, hashtag WORCO entertainment. So he, of course, will be able to see your take on his challenge. Definitely different. You can't have a tractor. So I went for the Unimog. So, I will see you in episode 2, when we, of course, like I said, we'll be looking at getting a planter, a harvester, and planting some sunflowers in the field over there. Till then, have a great day, and I will see you all real soon.